Welcome.
Sunday Night Slamboree.
Welcome to Sunday night. Hold on.
Slamboree.
Saturday the 14th?
Sunday
The 15th.
15th.
the 15th.
As we watch Friday the 13th.
Nailed it.
We need to have a name for this.
Welcome to Sunday Night Horrors,
Sunday Night Horror.
where we watch horror movies.
It's not a bad idea. I'd kind of be into that. I don't know.
I don't know about you, but I love horror.
This
Yeah,
is
horrors.
Bingo Gas Station.
I'm Dutch Christmas.
And Sean Matrix.
And we finished watching the original Friday the 13th from 1980. And
Which came out after Halloween.
after Halloween, after Jaws, but very reminiscent of both Halloween, Jaws, and Psycho. Primarily Psycho.
Primarily.
Sean and I locked eyes and we mouth read Psycho to each other because it's very much Psycho. Except it's reverse Psycho. Instead of the son taking on the identity of the mother takes on the identity of the son. Spoilers, by the way. And that's how we knew it was the right thing to do.
Aw. It's like a regular When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah. Wait, have you seen that film?
No.
I didn't think you did.
That was a quick
You're
move.
playing a video game on your
That's
phone.
what it was. A quick move.
Uh,
It was dumb. I should not have been attacked by that zombie.
Dutch
Are you playing The
Christmas.
Walking Dead?
Yes, he is. Dutch Christmas is cheating all of our listeners.
Have you played this? It's like XCOM.
Fuck you, and it doesn't matter.
Okay, then fine. If you don't like
phone-
XCOM, then you don't
It's a
have
phone.
any
It's
interest in
a
it.
phone game. You're
Yeah.
not even going to be
It's
with us
free.
for the recording.
No, I am with
No,
you.
he's
You're not actually.
I am with you.
No, you're either with
Here I
us or
am.
you're with the zombie hunters.
Remember
Your
that,
character's going to die here in a minute.
that
anyway.
direction.
Yeah. So we were going to watch all of the Friday the 13th films. That's the
I
idea.
decided to stop at one.
That's the idea.
We decided to stop at one because Dutch Christmas wouldn't get off his fucking phone.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Fucker.
I'm saying you're playing Flappy the Walking Dead, and we're trying to
Yeah, and we're gonna watch the next one after this.
yeah, but we're recording right now
Yeah.
about our recollections and thoughts and musings upon the original Friday the 13th, the film that inspired it all. Spoilers.
I follow.
Spoilers, it was Jason's mother who's not introduced until the very end of the film, which works well, I guess, because otherwise you would maybe suspect her, but I don't know. I mean, it's Psycho. It's Psycho, that's the point. It's
What are you talking about? This plot, it didn't even matter. It's a slasher film in its purest form. All these kids are dying, and nobody knows why.
Well, it's original.
Nobody even cares what the reason is.
Yeah,
They don't even give you the killer or a reason until the end of the movie.
yeah,
People just start dying. They don't even foreshadow it. Oh wait,
No.
they do a little bit.
a little bit.
They're like, why you want to go to that
Camp
blah,
blood.
blah, blah.
They introduced the idea that the camp is cursed.
Yeah, but I just liked that. It was just like, who cares? People are dying. They don't even know that each other are dying.
Yeah, and they don't discover the bodies until the very end, also, and it's just the one chick who does.
Yeah, it's super hot.
Yeah, I mean, I thought so. I was like, to be young and Kevin Bacon in the 1980s. Am I right, guys?
Go ahead and say that joke you said earlier.
No. What joke was that?
I don't remember.
I thought it was Dutch that made the joke.
I don't think so.
And we're like, hey, Dutch, you need to repeat that joke because it was dumb.
Yeah, stupid.
What was it?
I don't remember.
Oh, see, this is why we need to record when we record.
No, you remember the thing. If you're not going to say it, then
I can't-
I'm not going to say it.
Well, I don't remember it.
I don't know how you don't remember.
Well, I have been indulging in the fermented fruits of the Bud Light.
The Bud Light.
Yeah, it's Bud Light. Yeah, because the L is missing because of a joke from high school or some bullshit.
It was like, no, it was on the menu of like Panda South or something.
No. It was China Cafe.
I don't think it was China Cafe. I think it was
No, it was China Cafe.
All right.
And TomTomTheBomb at hotmail.com was like, hey, it's missing an L. It's like, but or like, that's very funny. Let's go. Let's watch The Sopranos. And listen to the Numa Numa dance. What?
I'm sorry, it's funny.
And play
that
Risk
you would
2.
call him TomTomTheBomb at hotmail.com.
What else are you going to call him?
I don't know. Just, it's funny.
Yeah, well, that's how I know him.
That's how I remember.
That's how I used to know. What a rush.
So I enjoyed the fact that they include the red herring. There's a guy who's warning of doom and prophecy and appears out of nowhere in a pantry. Crazy Larry or whatever the fuck his name is. Crazy Joe.
Larry.
I don't remember.
Ricky
Ralph.
Pickles.
His name was Ralph.
Ralph. That's right. Ralph.
See the guy playing.
Crazy Larry is from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Is there something you'd like to tell us, Crazy Larry? Or is it Amazing Larry? It's Crazy Larry. Sorry. I often confuse Pee-wee's Big Adventure with Friday the 13th, the original.
I haven't seen the Pee-wee one.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I thought you knew this.
I knew this, but I thought you had remedied the situation.
Remedy the situation.
I thought you said at one point that, I went around watching it and it was good.
No.
You didn't say that?
No.
That was maybe another movie you said. That it was long overdue for a watching. Anyway.
Anywho.
Any users.
Friday the 13th. Ooh, any other thoughts, comments, criticisms, complaints, allegations?
Complaints?
I don't know.
I thought this movie was it was good.
You complained about the woman who gets killed with an axe in the bathroom because she
just
closes
accepts
her
it.
eyes. Yeah, she just takes it.
She's
That
taking a
wasn't a
massive
complaint.
dump.
It was just funny.
She takes it like a champ.
She's taking a dump, and then she goes and washes her hands, and then sticks them in
Surprised.
her mouth, and then she's like, something's happening, and then she sees someone with an axe coming at her, and she just closes her eyes, and was like, well, Jesus, take the wheel.
No, she was, because I mean, you would think that she'd be scared or flinch.
She
I mean,
screamed.
even if she's gonna die.
She screamed.
Like, I don't got enough time to get out of the way. You know, like where you do the
Yeah.
eyes like wide
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
No, she just closes her eyes and like slouches a little bit, and then that's it.
Yeah, so I'm like a big horror devotee.
You love the whores.
Bingo loves the horrors. And I guess, like all along, I've been thinking, oh yeah, women in horror... Yeah! Women... Yeah! Women in horror films act very badly in the sense that, it's not very realistic. Women wouldn't just trip or women wouldn't just freak the fuck out. But I have been to several horror houses with the Dutch
How's the
Christmas.
whore?
And you see, like, during Halloween time, women go to these things with their boyfriends or by themselves or with groups of each other. And they go through these mazes.
Wait, back up. For our audience who don't know, explain the whole Halloween thing.
So Halloween is an ancient tradition that dates back to the Druids, who developed Stonehenge and worshipped
Developed it.
Samhain.
All right, continue on.
So, the haunted houses.
Whorehouse.
Yeah, whorehouses. Okay, so it's a maze, and there's jump scares, and people in costumes jump out at you, and you pay to go through this. And, I mean, I've been desensitized so much to the jump scare where it's like, it's startling, sure, but it doesn't...
Porn does that to every man.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does. And I attributed that to my poor performance as of late. But also because women do actually act like that. I mean, they do freak the fuck out at the horror houses. All of them. All of them that I've ever been to. there are women who just will collapse in terror at that. Not all women.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
Not all women, of course. A couple of my girlfriends have been pretty unfazed and unshaken by it. But
you would take multiple girlfriends with you to your whorehouses?
all of them.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Not usually at the same time, like one at a time.
Oh, I
Two at a
thought
time,
you were
at least.
saying
No, I wouldn't
that
take
you
two at a
took.
time.
Yeah, you took
Two or
both
more at a
girlfriends.
no. I didn't take both girlfriends at a
That's
time.
what you
Really?
said. You said both. I would take both girlfriends.
I didn't say both. I said all of my girlfriends.
All of them, all five.
All of them. And some of they wouldn't jump as much. Occasionally, a gag would make them jump, but more or less, they don't jump at those things. And ordinarily, though, women freak the fuck out. They'll wear their high heels to these things and they'll trip over themselves.
Also,
I'm just saying.
Bingo said that he has partaken in participation of strip Monopoly, and it is not what it is made out to be.
I did actually mention that, and it is kind of a bullshit game to play strip rules to. Because Monopoly just does not lend itself to anything fun, ever.
Yeah, if you've ever played Monopoly, you know it lasts
3 days.
3 days. So if you're playing strip Monopoly, it's probably going to take 3 days to see someone naked. So
It is an awkward, painful, dumb game to do strip rules to. You're better off doing strip chess. Or
strip chess.
Yeah, anything that just moves a little quicker than Monopoly, because Monopoly is a slog. And
You're a slog.
I guess the premise is you want a game that will get you naked. That's the idea.
Yeah.
Get a set of playing cards. Do strip blackjack. Anything is better than that because that's just boring as shit. Strip Monopoly.
Strip cribbage.
Yeah. Bridge.
Yeah, bridge.
Yeah, Sean Matrix also said that this movie looked like shit.
We watched a fairly clean version of it, I think.
Yeah, I don't understand
I think
what
it
the
was-
critique was. Maybe it's. I don't know.
You're
I
putting
just-
Sean on the spot
The
here.
critique was that this copy of it, the camera looked like a camcorder. It looked like a low quality camera.
I don't
I think near the end, Bingo said he thinks it's like an HDified version, watching on an HD display.
which makes it look good. I didn't see. I mean, it's shaky because they use
It
Steadicam.
It
I'm
looks
not
fine
talking
to
about
me.
how shaky it looks. I'm talking about the picture itself.
Picture quality was very crisp. I don't know.
Yeah,
what you're
that's-
talking
That's
too
what I
crisp.
didn't understand.
It's too
Oh,
crisp.
wait, it's too crisp.
Yeah.
That's not VHS quality.
Yeah, when you said
That's
camcorder, I thought you meant that it looked like grainy.
grainy,
I
yeah.
don't know, like a cheap camera. But
Huh. I
I
don't know
think
what that means.
it was just
Cheap camera today, like as a cell phone camera, because that's
Yeah.
kind of what it looks like. But that's
I think
just
it's
because
I think it was because
high definition.
It was a cleaned up version of it, and it made it look like it was it running at a faster frame rate? Probably not.
maybe, but I doubt it. I mean, I think it was shot pretty traditionally when it was originally released.
Yeah. And the further got in, it looked less like that. But some of those early scenes, it was like, I don't know, something looked off about
Full
it.
disclaimer: Sean Matrix has been downing rum like all the time because his teeth are here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Teeth are hearing.
Said
his
it
teeth are hearing. The
tastes
teeth are hearing.
good.
Yeah, Captain Morgan's my friend.
He's sailing with Captain Morgan.
Yeah, it's good. Spice rum is delicious.
Yeah, it's good.
Dutch's drug deal has gone sour.
His vibrator
needs to
is
take
going
this.
off. Haven't
Yeah, I
you
gotta
ever
take this
seen like
guy.
movies and like higher frame rates?
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings, I get it. Yes,
Yeah, they look cheap.
or not Lord of the
I
Rings. Hobbit.
wasn't even bothered by that.
It didn't
Everyone was
look like
freaking
it to
out
me.
about it, and I was just
It
like,
looks, you can tell that it's fake as fuck though.
It didn't feel that way to me.
No, I mean I'm like the
This
Hobbit
one-
in high frame rate.
Oh, I don't think I've seen The Hobbit in high frame rate.
Well, I've seen like clips of it. It looks bad.
Oh.
another tangent. That Max Landis video where he was talking about wrestling isn't wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed that.
Oh, is it filmed on a
that-
camcorder?
That video.
Probably.
Yeah, I would imagine. Or
But I was just like
something.
thinking about it because people were like, wrestling is fake, and I'm one to
This
say that
totally
also.
relates to
Yeah.
anything.
I know that's why I said it's a tangent.
Yeah, this is always.
Okay,
It's a
tangent.
taint.
Guys, you know what's good? Sugar-free Rockstar. This
Not,
podcast
That sounds
sponsored.
disgusting.
This podcast
It's okay.
sponsored by Sugar-Free Rockstar.
and Captain Morgan.
What does it taste like?
Mix the two.
Oh, no, it tastes
Have an adventure.
a little bubblegumish.
It's not that great. It's okay. I've had it before.
But I was gonna say, I think that's why a lot of reality TV
Pretty good.
gets under people's skin, because even if you know that something is fake,
Halloween.
it's like it's insulting
Was
when
that
they
Misfits?
portray it to be real.
That was Misfits.
With the AFI cover.
Oh, you suck.
I
I could
remember
tell.
Halloween.
That's it.
It gets under people's skin because of what?
I think that a lot of people
Okay.
don't like reality TV because they know it's fake, and
Yeah.
they portray it that it is reality
Oh, yeah.
when it isn't. So wrestling is fine because they know it's fake, and that's why people can enjoy it, because it doesn't matter. I mean, it's scripted just like all the other shows, but they never say that it's real. You know,
Like
if it's like-
they try to portray that as real.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
It's like a TV show.
like Pawn Stars and stuff like that. That stuff
Yeah,
is
but not
so
like-
clearly scripted and
Well,
fake.
yeah, they
but they're
don't-
trying to tell you like over the head, like, no, this is real. You need to believe this.
Yeah.
Wrestling
Well,
doesn't do that.
it does. I
Wrestling
mean,
is
it does it
so
in the
soap
way
opera.
that-
there are different
Yeah.
schools of thought regarding wrestling.
Kayfabe.
I like Max Landis, and I also like what's his name, Jim Cornette. I've been listening to a lot of his stuff, and
Dave Meltzer.
Dave Meltzer. Well,
Personal friend of the show.
and there are different schools of thought as regards to what is wrestling and how wrestling should be portrayed, and this and that, and
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th is what I meant.
Well, I thought that was it was a good movie. It was a solid like 3 out of 5.
Oh,
Nothing really special.
it ranks the same as Greasy Strangler.
I told you. I mean, these ratings.
All
I mean,
of
what do you
them?
expect it to be? What
Your
do you want me to
rating
do? Give
system sucks.
like a Greasy Strangler is a 2.8.
No,
and Friday
no,
the 13th is a 2.7.
No, I'm saying that your ranking system sucks. Ranking out of 5,
Yeah.
there's not enough room there for some sort of diversity.
No, because if it's a 3, then
What's
it's worth
what is
a
it?
watch.
What is it out of 10? Rank both of those out of 10 now. Your 5 is bullshit. I mean,
They're
Dutch.
different. They're oh man,
I know. We weren't so good.
Bullshit artist.
bullshit artists.
Bullshit artist.
Yeah, you really need to get into the habit of calling us by our names.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I used to
Big
be the one
brain,
who was
Big Bingo.
on the ball. Balls.
I don't know. I've seen Friday the 13th a few times. I want to say Greasy Strangler, maybe because I've seen Friday the 13th a few times. It seemed like Greasy Strangler was more entertaining.
We laughed more at Greasy Strangler, but it was more of a comedy, so that makes sense.
Can I do halves?
No.
No.
I can't do halves?
Half would be
Why
the
would you
same
do
as out of
halves?
10.
Well, you're saying out of 10, so then why don't we just do it like out of 100 or something?
Yeah, do it at 100. Oh, I give it a 30.
You do have 1,000.
I give it
No,
a 30.
already off the bat, it's going to be
998.
around a 60 because that's what 3 out of 5 is.
Uh,
I would say
I don't
Greasy
know how
Strangler
to
is like
math.
a 65, and Friday the 13th is a 63.
So you're giving it a D?
Yeah,
A D minus?
yeah, it's passable.
That's not passable. It's awful.
That's what a D is. It's
If you-
passable.
Or are you grading on a curve?
Right.
Am I grading on
Unless
curves?
you're in
should.
graduate school, then a B is pass.
Yeah,
Anything lower is not a passing grade.
this is true. Your program sucks.
Well, in my rating system, if you get
In my rating
Maybe
system,
just-
I
maybe doing it
just,
by percentiles, where a 6 is slightly above average. Percentile is 50%. You're in the middle of the pack.
okay.
That's how a lot of rating systems go.
Yeah, what's your Metascore? Dutch.
And what is your Rotten Tomato? Is it certified fresh?
Yeah, you recommend these? I mean,
I would say
is it a
both.
is
I
it a
would
pass
say
or a fail?
Both are certified fresh.
So they're pass. They're both passes.
Yeah.
You pass them.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Okay.
I feel like I'm the only one who gives my opinion on these things. I mean, what do you want? You guys chime in.
We both said that they were great films.
You guys chime in. And, oh, said their names. Yeah.
Tom the Bomb.
TomTom's a bomb
At
at hotmail.com.
hotmail.com.
You gotta leave that in.
I just like, well, obviously I like the way it sounds.
I'm sure that's not the email address.
That was the email.
That was
address.
his email address.
I'm sure it's not.
But I've never heard
That
it
was
said
Gmail.
like that ever. I've never heard it said
Really?
the whole thing out loud.
He used to say it all.
I remember hearing like Tom Tom DeBomb, but I don't remember hearing Tom Tom DeBomb at hotmail.com.
I mean,
He used to always say,
before.
he used to always say it. That was his thing.
Yeah.
That's the whole
Maybe
reason he
not
did
heard
it.
it.
That was the reason he went with it, because it rhymed and it was
Yeah.
dumb.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like it.
You don't.
My 32-year-old self likes it.
You like what a 12-year-old came up with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
The twist at the end that his body's still in the lake, who cares?
That
What kind
wasn't
of twist was that?
that wasn't
That's
really-
a dumbass twist.
Yeah, that was-
It wasn't-
She has a dream that there's a body in the lake.
That wasn't a
And then
twist.
she's like, "Oh, where's the boy? He's still out there." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
They're like,
didn't you just assume that was
Okay,
a dream?
Yeah,
okay,
he's
okay.
fucking dead.
Okay, real
Okay.
talk.
Okay, so this again is another reference to Psycho, because the end of Psycho, the twist is, yes, Norman Bates is
Oh, I knew what you did
actually
there. You
his
said
mother.
Psycho.
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 Whore.
Psycho.
That whore psycho.
Yeah,
Psycho.
that whore.
Anthony Perkins is indeed
Anthony
playing
Hopkins.
his mother also. But there's another twist
The twist.
in which as the mother, she blames everything on the child, her son, which she actually is because he has her identity. So that's the twist. And it's very similar in this instance that, oh, there's a twist. It's a dream and there's a monster in the lake. That's the son. The son is actually alive is the twist. Is that, oh, there's maybe the son is out there still.
No.
Well, that's the twist.
She had a
Yeah,
dream.
that was a twist.
Dreams
It just
aren't.
came out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, and she's clearly like traumatized from her experience. So
Yeah, she chopped the lady's head off.
this was a film that is like Final Destination. It was a film that was probably intended as a standalone, and then sequels were tacked onto it. And we know this to be true because that's true. I mean,
This came out before Psycho 2, right?
this also came out before Friday the 13th too.
Oh, what?
Ah.
Fun fact: this was
Fact.
this was actually even came out before
Was
Jason
it the
versus
prequel?
Freddy.
This is like a prequel.
This was like a prequel that occurred before the other films were made,
Shit.
chronologically speaking.
Oh, they're
in
really
canon.
visionaries ahead
Yeah,
of
they
their
were-
time.
They were.
Yeah, they really nailed that
They knew what they
Jason
were doing.
origin story.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing, and that's why that's the way it went.
That's the way the
News
news
goes.
goes.
Discuss.
Yeah, and shades of not just Psycho, but also a little bit of Jaws, in that it is like it did for the summer camps what Jaws did for the ocean.
And bathrooms.
And bathrooms. And I also gave a knowing eye to Sean Matrix and was like, this is the inverse of Psycho in that
no.
Psycho occurs at the mother's house. This occurs at summer camp, which is diametrically opposed to in the whole son-mother relationship. And since the whole premise is it's reverse Psycho, that makes sense. Because
Yep.
boys feel empowered at summer camp, mother feels empowered at mother's house.
Mother's camp.
Mother's camp.
Mother's camp.
Which, if
Although,
mother
what I have
is
to
a
say,
daytime drunk, would
were
be
you
mother's house.
cooking whenever people were supposed to be watching Jason? That means it couldn't be food time because otherwise they should be eating. So you weren't cooking anything at the time. Why weren't you watching
She
Jason?
could have been cooking.
No.
Why
My
not? It takes
my
a long
logic
time.
is infallible.
It takes a long time to cook for a lot of kids,
Nope.
I would imagine.
Wait, I'm sorry. What's the issue here? She
Uh,
was cooking
what-
while Jason was out in the lake.
Why-
Drowning,
Was
yes.
she though? Was she cooking? It wasn't food time.
Well, it
no
doesn't.
one was
It
eating.
really doesn't
It
matter.
was sex time, which means no cooking.
She could have actually been the one laying pipe.
I don't understand.
But it
if
doesn't
you're
really
like
matter.
a horny 16-year-old, you could have sex at dinner time.
Lunchtime.
Well, if they're already eating, then she's also not.
And if you're a horny 16-year-old, you can still have sex while listening to a mentally disabled child drown.
That is true.
Well,
I mean,
wasn't
I know-
meant
I
to
don't
be
know. I don't
disabled,
really
he
know
was just
why
the
he had to
elephant
look
man.
the way he did.
Well, because
messed up.
they want visually to affirm to the audience that there
Very
is indeed
funny
a problem with the child.
retardation.
They want to affirm that there is something definitely wrong with Jason. And so that's why they made him look like that. It looked like Quasimodo.
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 Yes.
Akira Quasimodo.
Yep.
Plus, I was saying that I was really
Oh, yeah.
surprised
That's
Bingo,
also a good name.
Bingo didn't think it was surprising at all.
If I had a weeaboo name.
About the whole
Weird
like
Kira
chi chi
Quasimodo.
chi
Yeah.
ha ha ha. That they played that in the original, and I was just thinking it's so iconic now.
Yeah.
But I honestly think that if I was putting this movie together, and I was like, I really need suspenseful music, like how are you going to build the tension for the scene? And someone like did that to me, I would probably say, you're fired. You're fucking fired. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're making sounds with your mouth. Get the fuck out. I want some fucking violins like Psycho.
They did use
I want,
violins.
I want some crazy drums. I know.
They
Violins.
used,
had-
they
yeah,
used a
they
little bit of
did.
everything. They used a little bit of everything, and I think it works.
No,
It works,
I know.
right?
I think that the sound
Yes.
is like great, but I mean, at the time, if I were making the movie, I don't know how like they would slip that into the movie. Like, even if it's great, like if someone proposed that sound, I would say no, fuck no.
That's
So
just-
you're saying yeah.
Because you're a
I would
bad
I would hear
filmmaker.
that and
Or it
I would be
sounded
like,
creepy.
yeah, do it.
It sounds creepy.
All right.
It doesn't really matter what it is as long as it sounds creepy. And more than that, it's supposed to be a audio cue that there is danger afoot and it is building suspense. So, I mean, theoretically speaking, you can use any weird sound. I mean, some probably weird sounds work better than others.
Well, a lot of the sounds that they used back then and sometimes today is the boom. They do that sound.
You mean the Rogue
The little hum
One, the
sound.
Rogue One trailer?
No.
Is this Christopher Nolan movie or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Inception thing.
Whatever. I can't.
Loud
tell.
noises. That's the soundtrack.
Wow. No, but they do that. They do that low hum and like all. They even did this.
They
did
have
that
to
in this
use
movie.
something, and that's what they use.
I'm just saying, the chi 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 ha ha ha.
It's not chi 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 ha ha ha.
It is.
It is not.
ha ha ha.
Some guy with maracas. Chicka 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 ha ha ha. Chicka 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 ha ha ha.
Wait, I mean, that was made by a person's mouth. That was
Probably.
not made by an instrument.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying.
So
That's
what?
That's all I'm saying. Fine. No, look, I agree with you guys that it's great.
Yeah, and
I'm just saying that, like, it's not while you're recording, you're not looking at the final cut of the movie after everything's edited.
Well-
I'm just saying if I were to go to somebody like, I'm hiring you to do this sound for me, and then they came back with that, I would be, you're fucking fired.
Okay, well,
Because you're just doing something with your mouth.
Okay.
And I'm trying to be a respectable director here.
to be fair, I mean, John Carpenter's Halloween, the theme for Michael Myers,
It's played
and the
by a
theme,
piano.
yes, but it's not just a theme from piano. It's a scales. It's like it's a musical. It's a piano practice piece. It's not intended as actual music. It's like chopsticks.
Right. But it's played with an instrument.
So what? It only things played with an instrument are scary.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Dutch Christmas is stupid. Thank you for joining us. Have a great Halloween, Friday the 13th, everybody.
Yeah. Happy Halloween!
Happy
Happy
Friday
Halloween.
the 13th.
Happy Halloween on Friday the 13th.
Here on Sunday the 15th.
Yeah.
January 8th,
Going out Monday
2017.
the 16th.
Whatever.
Hey, wait, is Friday the 13th coming up?
No.
Happy, happy
It
Halloween.
is!
It's next week.
Oh,
It's this week. Oh shit.
Man.
We gotta get through all
Oh,
of
that
these.
means you got it edited, bingo.
Who said anything about
Bingo.
It's got to be uploaded on Friday the 13th.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Did your bingo eat your baby?
Bingo ate my baby.
Okay, fine.